Hello everyone, welcome to your maths class. Today we will be discussing exercise 3.1. In exercise 3.1, question number 1 is write all the factors of the following numbers. Some numbers are given and you need to calculate their factors. So first number is 24. As I told you, what are factors? Those numbers which can divide given number completely. Those are called factors. So firstly, we can see by 1 we can divide 24 completely. We can write it as 1 multiplied 24 is 24. Then we can divide 24 with 2 also. So we will write 2 multiplied with 12, it is again 24. So this 1 is the factor of 24, 2 is a factor of 24. If we multiply 3 and 8, we will get our answer as 24. So this 3 is again factor of 24. If we multiply 4 and 6, answer is 24. 4 is a factor of 24 then. Then there is no number which get multiplied with 5 and gives us answer 24. But when we multiply 6 with 4, again we get 24 as answer. So this 6 is again a factor of 24. Then if we multiply 8 with 3, so again it is 24. So 8 is also a factor of 24. After this, 12 multiplied with 2 gives us answer 24. So this 12 is the factor of 24. After 12, 24 is the only number which when multiplied with 1 gives us an answer 24. So by this we can say 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 12 and 24 are factors of 24, because if we divide this 24 with these numbers, it will be divided completely, which means there will be no remainder. If we divide 24 by 1, answer is 24. If we divide 24 with 12, answer will be 12. If we divide 24 with 3, answer is 8. So similarly, you can check by dividing 24 with these numbers, you will always find a complete quotient and there will be no remainder. So these are the factors of 24. Let's take next number. Next number is 27. Now again we start with 1. So 1 is multiplied with 27, it gives an answer as 27. For 2, you cannot divide 27 with 2, so we will leave 2. Then we have 3 multiplied with 9, it is 27. Then 4 again will not divide 27. 5 will again not divide 27. Similarly, after 3 directly we have a number 9 which can divide 27 completely, because when we multiply 3 and 9, the answer is 27. After this, 27 is the only number which can divide itself. So this 1, 3, 9 and 27 are the factors of 27. You can cross check by dividing 27 with these numbers. You will get quotients and remainder will be 0. Rest calculation of factors of all other numbers is your homework. You will try them yourself. Moving on to next question. Question number 2. Question number 2 is write the first 5 multiples of. Now we need to find out multiples. Multiples are those numbers which we get by multiplying given number with any other whole number. So it is asking for first 5 multiples. That means for whatever number we are calculating multiples, we need to multiply it with first 5 whole numbers. So first whole number is 1. Eight multiplied 1, it is 8. 8 multiplied 2, it is 16. 8 multiplied 3, 24. 8 multiplied 4, 32. 8 multiplied 5, 40. These are first 5 multiples of 8. Similarly, you can calculate multiples of 5 and 9. Now, first and third part of question number 2 you will do yourself in your homework. Question number 3 is match the following. Again, we are given 2 columns, column number 1 and column number 2. Here some numbers are given in column number 1, and in column number 2 some statements are given about multiple and factors. We need to match which is correct. So first is 35. So 35 is what? Is it a multiple of 8? No. Is it a multiple of 7? Yes, it is a multiple of 7. If you multiply 7 with 5, you will get your answer as 35. So this 35 is a multiple of 7. So this 35 is done. Next is 15. Let's check for 15. 15 is a multiple of 8. No, there is no 15 in a table of 8. So it is not a multiple of 8. Next we have multiple of 70. If it has been a multiple of 70, then it must be some greater number, because 70 is itself greater than 15. So this is also wrong. Factor of 30. Yes, 15 is a factor of 30. You can divide 30 with 15 and you will get a complete quotient, and remainder will be 0. 15 2s are 30. So this 15 is a factor of 30. Next we have 16. Let's check for 16. 16, factor of 50. Can we divide 50 with 16? No, we cannot. Factor of 20. Can we divide 20 with 16? No, we cannot. So what we are left with? Multiple of 8. Can 16 be a multiple of 8? Yes, 8 2s are 16. So 16 is a multiple of 8. So this 16 is matched with multiple of 8. Next we have 20. 20 is a factor of 20. Yes, if we divide 20 with 20, we will get our answer as 1 and remainder will be 0. Next is 25, and here in column 2 we have 2 points C and E, multiple of 70 and factor of 50. So firstly let's check for multiple of 70. Is this 25 is a multiple of 70? No, because 70 is itself greater than 25, so it cannot be a multiple of 70. So then what we are left with? We are left with factor of 50. Yes, 25 is a factor of 50. We divide 50 with 25, we will get our quotient as 2. So this is how you can find out which is a factor of which number and which is a multiple of which number. The last question of this exercise, question number 4. Find all the multiples of 9 up to 100. Now you need to find out or calculate multiples of 9 till you get a multiple which is near to 100 or 100 itself. So we understood that multiples means or we can directly say our tables of any number gives multiples of that number. So we will calculate multiples of 9 starting with 1. 9 multiplied with 1, it is 9. 9 multiplied with 2, 18. 9 multiplied with 3, 27. 9 multiplied with 4, 36. 9 multiplied with 5, 45. 9 multiplied with 6, 54. 9 multiplied with 7, 63. 9 multiplied with 8, 72. 9 multiplied with 9, 81. 9 multiplied with 10, 90. But we had not reached to a multiple which is equal to 100 or nearby 100. If I multiply this 9 with 11, my answer will be 99, and this 99 is really near to 100. If I go on and calculate next multiple 9 multiplied 12, then it will be greater than 100. So that is why we will calculate only these multiples up to 100. We had calculated our multiples of 9 up to 100. These are the multiples of 9. Here our exercise is finished. We'll do next exercise in next session. Thank you.